Hey guys, hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video series, I will be teaching you how to program in Swift and also how to use Xcode and make iOS apps. For this video, you need to be having a Mac. You cannot do this on Windows. You can, but you have to pay like a specific fee, and you also won't get access to almost all the features. So yeah. So first of all, what I wanted to do is install Xcode because that's what we use. Now, Xcode is not pre-installed, so go to your app store, not Xcode. Go to your Spotlight search and search for App Store and fire up App Store. Now, once you are here, go to the search bar and just search for Xcode and click on Return, and you will get this Xcode like the first thing. Click on Install. Now it is a pretty big app, so it will take you like an hour or half an hour or something like that based upon your internet connection. So once you have opened up Xcode, what I wanted to do is click on create a new Xcode project. So it will take a second since it is such a big application, and here you want to go to multi-platform, actually iOS, and you will click on app. Now if you are using a older version of Xcode, then the thing that you would want to click on will be single view app, but since we are using a newer version of Xcode, we click on app. Then you want to click on the button next and give it a product name. So I will just give a product name as tutorial. Actually, I think tutorial app will be better. Now all of this, I think it will be pre-done for you, and if it's not pre-done, they will show you the steps on how to do it. The interface, I am not going to be using Swift UI, I will use Storyboard. And other things you don't really have to do anything, and plus we will not be using Objective-C because it's dead, so that's why. I'll click on next, and then I'll just go save it in my documents folder, and I'll click on create and I'll replace it. Now once you do that, it will take a second and it will load in all of the different files that is needed. Now this kind of looks intimidating if you are looking like if you have opened up Xcode for the first time. So just close this, we do not need that. What I want you to open up view controller.swift. So that will be the file in which we are going to be writing all of the code that we want. And I know it also even this looks intimidating, but don't worry, we will be I will show you how you can write the code. And I wanted to open up this file called main.storyboard, which is the file where we will be doing all of the designing for our app. All of the designing will be taking place in this file. So first I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so we can see the entire phone, so the entire thing. And then what I will do is I will open this drop down thing, and you can see we have this thing called the safe area view. So what is the safe area view? The safe area view is like the part on the phone where you can actually place all of the widgets. The reason is that with the newer iPhones that we have, like the iPhone 10 and above, we have the nodes at the top, and those nodes, sometimes if you remove the safe area view, then it will block a lot of the widgets that we are going to be having. So we don't really place it over there because then it can raise some problems and some errors in the designing. So that's why. So that is it for the safe area view. So now let's just put in a label. So we just search for label over here, click on this plus button, search for label, take the label, and we can just drag and drop it over here. Now If we click on this label, you can see that we have all of these properties that we can give to our label. We have the text type, we have the text and colors. I will just change this up to rock. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors actually. Once you do that, we can actually go ahead and make this bigger. So right now you will see what happens when I run this export project. So you will see it will take a second or two if you are running this for the first time. Since I have just fired up Xcode and I'm running it for the first time, like it is taking some time, but you can see it will show build succeeded and it will pop up a simulator. So it's currently launching the app that we have made on a simulator. So simulator is just like a iPhone, but the only difference is it's like on your desktop or laptop. Now the thing is, if your simulator is like too big, you can actually shrink the size of your simulator. So it's very easy. All you do is type out command 1, command 2, command 3, and it will adjust the size according to that. So right now you can see, even if I run the program, we cannot really see anything that is popping up. Like we should be seeing rock paper scissors in the center, right? No, the thing is that whenever you are dealing with all of this, you need to be having a bunch of constraints. Constraints are basically like the strings that we have. The strings will hold the thing in place. Now in iOS, I'm sorry, in Xcode, doing this is a little bit difficult than doing this on Android. Since I'm familiar with both using Android, like Android Studio and this, I can tell you that. But don't worry, like if you take perfect practice in like designing the app, you will be able to do it. So it's very easy. All you do is click on rock paper scissors and you click on this button right down here. Actually we can just do this one. Then what we do is we just select this and this, so horizontally in center and vertically in center, and click on add to constraints. Once you do that, you can see that we have these two spring like things coming over here, and we also have this kind of other folder called as constraints. So that's something that we want. Now what I will do is, as soon as I run this program, file, whatever you want to say, and pop it open in the simulator, you will see that we will be having rock paper scissors written over here. Now I don't know why it is not coming. Wait. Okay. I'm actually trying to get rid of the used up RAM, but yeah, see. So we can see rock paper scissors is popping up in the center. And that's what we want. So that is pretty awesome that we have already made our first label. So let's just talk about some other widgets that we have. So we have a button, very easy, just drag and drop it, and we have a button. Now I will just change this to like place deal. Okay, let's just change this to rock. I click on enter, and I will just make this a little bit bigger. Now the thing is, if we just do what we did with the first label over here, there will be a problem. The problem that we will face is that we will have, like, the button will be on top of the label, which we do not want. So what we can do is click on the button right over here, and the top constraint that we want to give will be the label. The bottom constraint that we have will be with the safe area view. The right and the left constraints will also be with the safe area view. So if I click on add 4 constraints, and now you will see what happens when I run the program. So when I run this program and open up my simulator, Okay, I don't know. Okay, let me have a look at what is popping up over here. Okay, so I understand what it's saying, but I will explain it to you in like sometime later because it is a little bit advanced. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing up. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of these things so we can try it out. Alright. Okay, I think I'm having some problems on displaying some of the widgets. Let me see. Okay, that's not the thing. Okay, even that's not the thing. Okay, I'm having some issues in like displaying the things. Oh, okay, I got it. I had not even run the app. I think that's the thing. Okay, so it's telling me that the constraints that I have over here, they are like a conflicting constraint. So conflicting constraint is a type of a constraint where the only way in which you can show all of the things is by breaking a constraint. Now, in this case, it's actually not a conflicting constraint because otherwise you also get a like warning over here. Okay, so I don't know why. I think something is wrong with my emulator because you could see it crashed the program. But for you, it should probably work. I don't know why it wasn't working. So you could see how we have dealt with the button. Now, the thing is, if you want to delete any constraints, go to your constraints and click on the constraint. You can see it will show up with that shadow effect. And you can just hit command delete to delete that constraint, and I just press command Z to get it back. So now I'm not really going to be going into programming in Swift for this video at least, because otherwise this video will be very like pretty long. Instead, what I will do is in the next video I will probably make the entire UI for our app, and later I will get into the basics of Swift programming, and later we will code in all of the game logic that we want. And so that is kind of the way I am going to be designing this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this because it's pretty cool. And also, if you actually manage to make this entire app, you can actually uh, publish this on iOS or Android. I'm sorry, only iOS. Like, I think you can publish Swift apps on Android also, but yeah. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hadn't uploaded for a while because I was kind of busy and stuff, so didn't really upload. But I hope the wait has been like fruitful. So until the next time we meet, bye bye. Okay.